I used to believe peace was loud. I thought happiness meant laughing often, posting pictures, proving something to the world. I was wrong. Peace was quiet. It was waking up without fear. It was trusting someone without checking your phone twice. "Aisha, I'll be late today," I said, holding my phone between my shoulder and ear as I tied my shoes. "How late?" she asked. "Maybe an hour. Mr. Rahman wants me to stay." She paused for half a second. "Okay. Don't forget dinner." "I won't," I smiled. "You never let me." She laughed softly. "Someone has to take care of you." I believed her. Completely. My mornings followed the same rhythm. Coffee. Messages from Aisha. A short call if time allowed. I liked routine. It made life feel stable, predictable, safe. I never thought safety could be an illusion. At work, Hamza leaned against my desk and grinned. "You look happy today." "I am happy," I replied. He raised an eyebrow. "Because of her?" "Because of everything," I said. "Life's good." He chuckled. "Lucky man." Hamza had been my friend since college. He knew my habits, my fears, my dreams. I trusted him the way you trust someone without thinking. No calculations. No walls. "You're still coming tonight, right?" he asked. "Of course." "Good. Don't disappear into married man life before you're even married." I laughed. "Relax. I'm still the same guy." But I wasn't. I just didn't know it yet. Later that afternoon, Mr. Rahman called me into his office. "Sit," he said, pointing to the chair. I sat straight, hands folded, waiting. "I've been watching your work," he said. "You're consistent. Loyal. You don't complain." "I just do my job, sir." "That's rare," he said. "People chase shortcuts. You don't." I nodded. His words mattered to me. Approval always did. "Keep this attitude," he continued. "Honesty always pays in the long run." I walked out feeling proud, validated, safe in my beliefs. That evening, Aisha didn't answer my first call. I didn't panic. People get busy. I sent a message. "On my way. Need anything?" No reply. I tried again 10 minutes later. Nothing. When I finally reached home, she was there, sitting on the couch, phone in her hand. "You didn't pick up," I said casually. "I was in the shower," she replied, standing up. "Oh," I said. "I called twice." She shrugged. "Didn't hear it." Her smile came late. Just a little late. During dinner, she scrolled through her phone more than usual. "Everything okay?" I asked. "Yeah," she said quickly. "Just tired." I wanted to ask more. I didn't. Trust makes you quiet. Later that night, my phone buzzed. It was Hamza. "You alive?" he texted. "Barely," I replied. "Work killed me." "Same. Coffee tomorrow." "Sure." I put the phone down and turned to Aisha. "You're quiet," I said. She looked at me. "Am I?" "A little." She smiled. "You overthink." "I don't," I said. She reached for my hand. "You worry too much." Her hand felt warm. Familiar. I let it go. Days passed like that. Nothing big. Nothing obvious. Just tiny moments that didn't fit. Calls that ended quickly. Conversations that felt rushed. Laughter that didn't reach her eyes. I noticed them. I ignored them. One afternoon I asked, "You've been busy lately?" She nodded. "Life gets busy." "With me too," I joked. She smiled again. That same delayed smile. "Don't be dramatic." I laughed it off. "I'm not." Inside, something shifted. I didn't listen. Hamza noticed my mood one night. "You okay?" he asked. "Yeah," I said. "Just tired." "You sure?" "Yeah." He studied my face, then smiled. "You think too much." Everyone said that. At work, Mr. Rahman clapped my shoulder. "You're reliable. Don't ever change." "I won't," I said. I meant it. That night, I lay beside Aisha, staring at the ceiling. "You happy?" I asked softly. She turned toward me. "Why are you asking that?" "Just asking." She sighed. "Yes, I'm happy." I closed my eyes. Good. I believed love was patience, loyalty, silence when needed. I believed if you gave your best, life would protect you. I believed trust was armor. I slept peacefully that night, unaware that everything I trusted was already slipping away. I didn't mean to look at her phone. It buzzed on the kitchen counter while she was in the shower, and my eyes moved before my mind could stop them. "Who is Ah?" I whispered to myself. The screen lit up again. A message preview slid down. I shouldn't have touched it. I touched it anyway. "Miss you already," the message read. My hands started shaking. "This is nothing," I said out loud. "You're being stupid." I unlocked the phone. She had never hidden the code from me. The chat opened fast, like it wanted to be seen. "You reached safely?" "Yeah." "He suspects nothing." "I hate lying." "So do I. Just a little longer." My chest tightened. "No," I said. "No, no, no." The bathroom door opened. Steam followed her out. "Why do you have my phone?" Aisha asked. I looked at her. "Who is Ah?" Her face changed. Not shock. Not fear. Annoyance. "Why are you checking my messages?" she snapped. "So it's my fault?" I asked. "Answer me." She crossed her arms. "You invaded my privacy." "Who?" I repeated. "Is Ah?" She exhaled hard. "You're overreacting." "Then explain the messages." She looked away. "They don't mean what you think." I laughed once. It sounded broken. "They never do." She stepped closer. "You've been distant lately." I stared at her. "I work. I come home. I build a life. That's distant." "You don't listen," she said. "You assume." "Assume what?" I asked. "That my girlfriend isn't lying to me?" Her voice hardened. "You're not perfect." I felt dizzy. "So this is about my flaws?" She shrugged. "People make mistakes." My stomach dropped. "People or you?" She didn't answer. I scrolled further. My fingers moved on their own. Then I saw the name. Hamza. My vision blurred. "No," I whispered. Aisha's eyes widened. "Stop." "You said you hated lying," I said. "You practiced well." She reached for the phone. I pulled it back. "Since when?" I asked. She stayed silent. "Since when?" I shouted. "Does it matter?" she said. That hurt more than a confession. The doorbell rang. Once. Then again. I already knew. I opened the door. Hamza stood there, hands in his pockets. "Bro," he said softly. I stepped aside. "Come in." Aisha looked between us. "This isn't fair." I laughed. "Fair." Hamza wouldn't meet my eyes. "I never meant to hurt you." "Then why did you?" I asked. He swallowed. "It just happened." I turned to her. "Did it?" She looked away. I felt something tear inside me. "Say it," I said. "Say you chose him." She hesitated. I was confused. I nodded slowly. "And I was convenient." Hamza spoke again. "You're a good man." I snapped. "Don't comfort me." Silence filled the room. Heavy. Loud. I felt small. Exposed. "How long were you planning this?" I asked. Aisha said, "We didn't plan anything." I smiled bitterly. "You planned the lies." Hamza finally looked at me. "I didn't think you'd find out like this." "Like what?" I asked. "By accident." He said nothing. My legs felt weak. "Get out," I said. Hamza hesitated. "Let's talk later." "Get out," I repeated. He left without another word. I turned to Aisha. "Was I ever enough?" She pressed her lips together. "You're making this harder." I nodded. "That's your answer." I grabbed my jacket. "Where are you going?" she asked. "Somewhere I'm not stupid," I said. She didn't stop me. I walked into the night alone, realizing trust doesn't break loudly. It dies quietly, while you're still calling it love. My phone buzzed again. "I didn't check it," I said to the empty street. "You trusted them blindly." The wind answered nothing. I pulled my collar tighter. How did I miss it? My head replayed every smile, every delay, every excuse. I whispered, "You defended them." I stopped walking. "You defended lies." My chest burned. "Stand up," I told myself. A car passed slowly. The driver stared. I laughed under my breath. Even strangers see it. I took out my phone. Hamza's name still glowed. I deleted it. Then I deleted hers. My hands felt numb. "This is real," I said. I imagined asking, "Why wasn't I enough?" I imagined her silence. "Don't beg," I warned myself. I leaned against a wall. "Breathe," I said. The night felt colder. I thought of Mr. Rahman's voice. "Honesty pays," he had said. I swallowed. "Then let it pay later." My legs moved again. "Don't go back," I told myself. My heart argued. "They chose already," I replied. I wiped my face. "Walk," I said. Each step felt heavier. I promised quietly, "I'll survive this." The promise scared me. I added, "And I'll remember everything." My voice shook. "Not for revenge," I said. "For truth." I kept walking, knowing the night wasn't over. Somewhere behind me, lights flickered. I didn't look back. "This is where it breaks," I whispered. My hands clenched. "And this is where I stop," I said. I took one last breath and stepped forward, alone, awake, finally seeing everything. Nothing about my life would ever feel safe again. Rumors don't knock. They arrive before you do. When I walked into the office, the room felt different. Conversations stopped. Screens suddenly mattered more than faces. Hamza's chair was empty. "Morning," I said to no one. No one replied. I sat down and opened my laptop. My hands hovered over the keyboard, useless. "Can you come in?" Mr. Rahman's voice came from my phone. I swallowed. "Yes, sir." His office door was half open. That alone scared me. "Sit," he said, not looking up. I sat. "You've been distracted," he said. "I'm dealing with something personal," I replied. He nodded slowly. "We all do." I waited for concern. It didn't come. "Your numbers dropped," he continued. "Deadlines missed." "I'll fix it," I said quickly. He finally looked at me. "This isn't about fixing." My chest tightened. "Then what is it about?" "Professional image," he said. "Stability." I laughed softly. "I've been loyal for years." "I know," he replied. "But loyalty doesn't erase noise." "What noise?" I asked. He leaned back. "You know." I stood up. "Are you pushing me out?" He sighed. "I'm giving you space." "From my job?" I asked. "From trouble," he said. I nodded. "Understood." When I left his office, I felt smaller. By the end of the day, my access card stopped working. No one explained. I packed my desk quietly. At home, the apartment felt empty. Not quiet. Empty. I stared at the couch where Aisha used to sit. "Don't," I told myself. I slept 2 hours that night. My phone rang at dawn. "Why aren't you answering?" Sarah's voice cut through my head. "I'm fine," I said. "You sound dead," she replied. "Where are you?" "At home." "I'm coming," she said. "Don't argue." She arrived an hour later. She looked at my face and frowned. "You haven't slept." "I'm not tired," I lied. She dropped her bag. "You lost weight." "I'm eating," I said. She crossed her arms. "Talk." "There's nothing to say." She laughed once. "That's a lie." I sat down. "They cheated." She went quiet. "Who?" "Aisha," I said. "And Hamza." Her eyes widened. Hamza. I nodded. She sat beside me. Say it again. They planned it, I said. Together. She grabbed my hand. I'm here. I pulled away. Don't. Why? She asked. Because I'm angry, I said. And I don't trust myself. She looked at me. You don't get to disappear. I already did, I replied. She raised her voice. You don't get to let them destroy you twice. I stood up. They didn't destroy me. She stared at me. Then why do you look like this? I had no answer. That night, my mind wouldn't stop. You weren't enough, a voice whispered. Shut up, I said. You missed the signs, it continued. I trusted them, I replied. That was stupid, the voice said. I punched the pillow. Enough. Sleep didn't come. The next morning, I packed a bag. Sarah watched me. Where are you going? Anywhere, I said. You're not running, she said. I'm breathing, I replied. She sighed. Stay with me. For how long? I asked. As long as it takes, she said. I nodded. Days blurred together. People stopped calling. Messages stayed unread. I stopped checking. One afternoon, Sarah asked, What are you thinking? That I failed, I said. At what? She asked. Being enough, I replied. She shook her head. You were honest. And still lost, I said. She leaned closer. You didn't lose. They did. I laughed bitterly. Look at me. She said firmly. Look at you. I looked away. At night, I replayed everything. Her pauses. His silence. You trusted, my mind said. And paid, I replied. Anger burned. Then faded. What remained was empty. On the seventh day, I stood on the balcony alone. The city moved like nothing had happened. I whispered, Was I wrong to believe? The wind answered nothing. I realized something scared me more than pain. Staying like this. I clenched my fists. You can't live here forever. My reflection looked back, tired but alive. I said quietly, If I survive this, I can change. The thought felt dangerous. It also felt necessary. I stepped inside and closed the door. For the first time, I didn't wish for yesterday. I only asked myself one question. What do I become now? I stopped waiting for apologies that were never coming. My phone stayed silent for days. I didn't chase it. Silence felt heavier than anger, but it was cleaner. Sarah watched me one morning and said, You look different. Different how? I asked. Quieter, she replied. That scares me more than shouting. I'm tired of noise, I said. She nodded slowly. Then don't disappear into it. I went for a walk instead of arguing. My legs moved without purpose until I reached the old park near my office. Still hiding here? A voice asked. I turned. Imran. He smiled faintly. You look like a man carrying stones in his chest. I'm fine, I said. He sat on the bench. That's the lie men tell before they break. I stayed standing. I don't want advice. Good, he replied. I don't give free comfort. I sat. You're angry, he said. I'm betrayed, I replied. He nodded. And you want revenge? I laughed once. Of course I do. What kind? He asked. The kind that hurts, I said. He leaned forward. And after that? I hesitated. Peace. He shook his head. Pain doesn't lead to peace. So I should forgive? I snapped. No, he said calmly. Forgiveness is a gift, not a duty. Then what? I asked. Distance, he said. Discipline. Control. That sounds weak, I said. He smiled. That's because you confuse loud with strong. I stayed quiet. He continued, Tell me, what did betrayal take from you? Everything, I said. Wrong, he replied. It showed you what was fake. I clenched my jaw. That doesn't help. It does, he said. If you listen. I looked away. I don't want to think. That's the problem, he said. You react. You don't choose. I asked, choose what? Who you become next, he said. The words stayed with me. That evening, I deleted the last messages I never replied to. Don't look back, I told myself. I joined a small gym 2 streets away. The trainer asked, what's your goal? I answered, control. He raised an eyebrow. We'll start slow. Every rep hurt. I welcomed it. At night, my mind tried to pull me back. They wronged you, the voice said. I know, I replied. Make them pay. Not today, I said. The next morning, Imran called. Coffee, he said. You're buying. I met him. You look awake, he said. I slept, I replied. He smiled. Good. Now tell me your plan. I don't have one, I said. Then make one, he said. Anger needs direction. I asked, what if I still want revenge? Then choose the kind that doesn't poison you, he said. I frowned. Explain. Become untouchable, he said. Let them see nothing. I thought of Aisha's face. Hamza's silence. Silence hurts more than shouting, Imran added. Days turned into weeks. I woke up early. I trained. I read. I applied for work quietly. Sarah noticed. You're rebuilding. I'm breathing, I said. She smiled. That's enough for now. One night, my phone buzzed. An unknown number. Can we talk? The message read. I stared at it. You owe them nothing, Imran's voice echoed in my head. I typed, then erased. I locked the phone. Not today, I said. At the gym, the trainer said, you're stronger. I'm calmer, I replied. Both felt true. Imran asked me one evening, do you still hate them? I answered honestly. Some days. And what do you do? He asked. I work, I said. I train. I stay quiet. He nodded. That's growth. I said, I don't forgive. You don't have to, he replied. Just don't bleed. I watched my reflection later that night. You survived, I told it. The voice inside whispered, they don't get access anymore. I smiled faintly. For the first time, revenge didn't feel like destruction. It felt like distance. It felt like becoming unreachable. And I chose it. Time didn't heal anything. It rearranged things. I woke up earlier now. My body moved without protest. My mind stayed quieter. Not peaceful. Just controlled. At the gym, the trainer said, you don't hesitate anymore. I don't argue with myself, I replied. He smiled. That's strength. I didn't answer. I knew better than to name it. One afternoon, as I left work, a familiar voice said, hey. I turned. Zara. She looked the same. Observant. Careful. Neutral. Coffee? She asked. If you're talking, I said. Sure. We sat across from each other. You look different, she said. Everyone says that, I replied. It's not just looks, she said. You're quieter. I learned, I said. She nodded. I heard about you. People talk, I replied. They do, she agreed. They also talk about them. I didn't ask. Silence invited truth. She took a breath. Hamza lost his position. I blinked once. How? Trust issues, she said. Management found inconsistencies. I leaned back. That's unfortunate. She studied my face. You don't sound surprised. I stopped being surprised, I said. She hesitated. He asked about you. I didn't, I replied. She nodded slowly. Fair. I stared into my cup. And Aisha. Zara sighed. Not stable. I looked up. Meaning. Arguments. Breakups. Public scenes, she said. She looks tired. I said nothing. She mentioned you once, Zara added. My jaw tightened. What did she say? That she ruined something real, Zara replied. I let out a slow breath. Regret comes late. Zara watched me. "Do you feel anything?" I searched myself. "I don't know." "That's an answer," she said. At home that night, my thoughts returned. "They're paying," the voice said. "I didn't ask for it," I replied. "But you wanted it." "I wanted peace," I said. The voice laughed. "And now?" I stared at the ceiling. "Now I feel empty." The next week, Zara texted again. "He tried to call you," she wrote. "I don't take unknown numbers," I replied. "He knows," she sent back. I put the phone down. Imran noticed my silence later. "You heard something," he said. "Yes," I replied. "And?" he asked. "And nothing," I said. He nodded. "That's control." "But it feels strange," I admitted. He asked, "Do you miss them?" I thought. "I miss who I thought they were." "That version never existed," he said. I stayed quiet. At work, my manager said, "You've improved." "I focused," I replied. "Keep it up," he said. I walked away feeling steady. That night, my phone buzzed. An unfamiliar number. I ignored it. It buzzed again. "You don't owe them access," I reminded myself. The message preview appeared. "It's me." My chest tightened. I locked the screen. Minutes passed. Another buzz. "I just want to talk." I whispered, "No." The voice inside asked, "Why does this still matter?" I answered honestly, "Because it once did." The next day, Zara called. "She's not doing well," she said. "I'm not her solution," I replied. "I know," Zara said. "I just thought you should know." "Knowing doesn't mean fixing," I said. She paused. "You've changed." "Yes," I replied. "And you're not cruel," she said. "I'm distant," I corrected. At the gym, the trainer said, "You're stronger again." "I'm consistent," I said. Both were true. That night, I finally checked my phone. 3 missed calls. No voicemail. 1 message. "I'm sorry." I stared at the word. The voice inside whispered, "Say something." I shook my head. Silence is my answer. Still, my heart argued. "Did you win?" it asked. I sat on the bed. I didn't play. The room felt quiet. Heavy. Honest. I realized something scared me. Not their downfall. My indifference. I said out loud, "I don't feel satisfied." The truth surprised me. Imran's words returned. "Karma doesn't need your help." I deleted the message. My phone buzzed again. "I know you're reading," it said. I closed my eyes. "Don't open old doors," I warned myself. My chest felt tight, but my hand stayed still. I placed the phone face down. "Not today," I said. Outside, the city moved on. So did I. Still, as I turned off the light, one thought stayed. Karma wasn't loud. It was patient. And it had finally started whispering. I agreed to meet her because silence had already done its work. She was sitting at the corner table when I arrived. Smaller. Tired. Her hands trembled around the cup. "You came," she said. "I said I would," I replied. She looked at my face like she was searching for something familiar. "You look different." "I am," I said. She swallowed. "Thank you for meeting me." I nodded. "Say what you need to say." She took a breath. "I didn't think it would end like this." I leaned back. "It ended the moment you chose to lie." Her eyes filled. I was confused. "You were dishonest," I said calmly. She flinched. "I didn't mean to hurt you." "You did," I replied. "Intent doesn't change damage." She wiped her cheek. "He ruined everything." "No," I said. "You did." She looked down. "He lost his job. His friends. Everything." "I know," I said. "Did that make you happy?" she asked. I answered honestly. "No." She looked surprised. "Then why are you so calm?" "Because I already grieved," I said. She leaned forward. "I think about you every day." "I don't," I replied. That hurt her more than shouting. I was lonely, she said. You were always working. I was building, I said. For us. I felt invisible, she whispered. You made me invisible, I replied. She closed her eyes. I regret it. I believe you, I said. Her head snapped up. You do. Yes, I said. Regret is easy when consequences arrive. Tears slipped down her face. Can we try again? I shook my head. No. Why? She asked. I'm different now. So am I replied. She reached across the table. I didn't move. I'm scared, she said. I've lost everything. You lost me first, I said. She whispered. I didn't know your absence would feel like this. I warned you with my silence, I said. She laughed weakly. You always spoke softly. And you stopped listening, I replied. She stared at me. Do you hate me? I thought for a moment. No. Her voice broke. Then what do you feel? I feel finished, I said. She shook her head. I don't understand. I don't ache, I explained. I don't argue with myself anymore. She whispered. I wish I could go back. So do I said. But not to fix us. She frowned. Then why? To thank myself for surviving, I replied. Her shoulders dropped. I was wrong. I know, I said. She looked desperate. Say something cruel. Yell. Do something. I stayed quiet. That silence, she said, crying harder. It's worse. It's honesty, I replied. She wiped her face. Hamza said you changed him. I didn't touch him, I said. Truth did. She nodded. He thought you'd fight. I chose peace, I said. She laughed through tears. You always said patience mattered. It still does, I said. Just not with you. She looked at the floor. I ruined a good man. I stood. You lost one. She panicked. Wait. I paused. This is the end. Please, she said. Don't walk away like this. I already did, I replied. She stood too. I loved you. I loved you more, I said quietly. That was the problem. Her mouth opened. No words came. I picked up my jacket. She whispered, Did I ever matter? You mattered enough to teach me, I said. She asked, Teach you what? Boundaries, I replied. I took a step back. She cried. I didn't win. I met her eyes. Neither did I. Then what was this? She asked. Closure, I said. I turned away. Behind me, her voice cracked. I understand now. I didn't answer. As I walked out, the air felt lighter. My phone stayed silent. My heart stayed steady. I realized something important. I didn't defeat her. I didn't punish her. I didn't save her. I chose myself. I didn't wake up thinking about them anymore. That was how I knew it was over. Sarah noticed before I did. You're humming, she said from the kitchen. I am, I asked. She smiled. You used to do that before everything broke. I sat down. I forgot. She placed a cup in front of me. You remembered yourself. I held the cup. I didn't forgive them. She nodded. You don't have to. I didn't win either, I said. She leaned against the counter. You survived. That word stayed with me. Survived. At work, my manager said, You're steady. I learned how, I replied. From what? He asked. From losing balance, I said. He laughed, not understanding. That was fine. Later, Imran called. You sound lighter, he said. I am, I replied. Then you did it right, he said. Did what? I asked. Let go without becoming bitter, he answered. I thought for a moment. I still feel the scar. He said calmly, Scars mean you healed. That night, Sarah and I sat on the balcony. You remember who you were? She asked. I remember trusting too easily, I said. She shook her head. You remember loving honestly. I looked at the city lights. I won't stop being honest. Good, she said. Just be careful who earns it. I nodded. I know now. My phone buzzed once. Unknown number. I didn't open it. Sarah watched me. You're not curious? I already know what it says, I replied. And? She asked. I'm done replying, I said. She smiled softly. Inside my head, the old voice tried once more. You should feel angry, it said. I already felt it, I replied. You should feel proud, it argued. I feel calm, I said. The voice faded. Days passed quietly, productively. I trained. I worked. I slept. No dreams of arguments. No replaying words. One evening, Sarah asked, Do you ever miss her? I answered honestly. I miss the idea. That's normal, she said. I don't miss the pain, I added. She nodded. That's growth. I stood in front of the mirror later. You're not broken, I told my reflection. The man staring back looked steady. Scarred, but steady. I remembered the night I walked away shaking. I whispered, You didn't know you'd make it. Now I did. At dinner, Sarah raised her glass. To you. For what? I asked. For choosing yourself, she said. I raised mine. For not becoming cruel. She smiled. You were never that man. I thought about revenge. Not the loud kind. Not the destructive kind. The quiet kind. Silence. Distance. Growth. I realized something important. I never needed them to fall. I needed myself to stand. That was the shift. Later, alone in my room, I sat on the edge of the bed. Thank you, I said quietly. No one answered. I wasn't talking to them. I was talking to the version of me that stayed. The one who didn't beg. The one who walked away. The one who rebuilt. I lay back and closed my eyes. For the first time, my chest felt open. Not empty. Open. I understood now. Betrayal didn't end me. It stripped me. And in that stripping, I found something stronger than revenge. Freedom. Karma didn't need my hands. It never did. It needed time.